G'day mate and welcome back to Techtonica with me, JD. In our last episode, we unlocked not one, but two terminal upgrades. We also spent a lot of blue balls. Actually, we ran out of room for our blue balls. We also stumbled upon the monolith, which the cubes are worried about. They were concerned about, and yet they're perfectly fine with being just glowing cubes. Yeah, we're just going to accept that one. We also unlocked all major assets, whatever that means. What I do know is we were offered
extreme advancements in productivity.
Today, we need to get into advanced circuits, and we need a lot of them. So, I need to ask, right at the start of the episode, can I borrow a like? I just like to borrow a like. I like to borrow a like early in the video. Not happy with the video, didn't enjoy the video. By all means, you can have your like back. Alright, we need to start with, advanced circuits. Advanced circuits need processing units, coolant, and allantium ingots. The good news is blue balls also need, two of the same ingredients. So I think we're going to be automating these right here. Yeah, that's going to be our plan. So I just need to, clear some space. All these cubes can go away. Yeah, and, you can also go away. These are our purple balls, slightly different to our blue balls. These are, just a different shade if Jetty has a problem. It's fine. Okay, step one is I'm going to, tunnel, 5x9, yeah. I'm just gonna rip out a wall or two. I'll see you after a wall or two has been removed. So, with step one being complete, being the wall being removed, next thing I want to do is I want to put down, exactly what we have here. I want to put down 7 assemblers making our, what are these? These are the electrical components, yes. So we're going to remove this belt, there to there, yep. And then, of course, I need 7 assemblers and I have 6 on me. Oh no, I've got more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7? Yes. And it should be a case of have the belt around the right way, GD. Yep. And it should be a case of wire, electrical component, wire, electrical component, wire, electrical component. Is that right? Yeah, that's going to share. No, that's not going to share. Yeah, it should be, okay, I've messed up the order. It's going to have to be electrical component, then change that one to wire, so on and so forth. All the way down the belt line, add in the inserters at the front, add in the inserters at the back, which means this will now go up to here, back to here, and then into that one more tile, yep. And then I'll need more plant matter. Yeah, one more tile, cool. And then we can get to the processing unit. So let me get the assemblers on and the inserters on and the recipe set. With that done, we should be able to duplicate this little build here. So it should be a case of 1, 2, 3, 4 more machines, all going to be making processors, which we will need to bring this belt up, around, and plug back into this belt. Yep. So that's back up and running. And you should be making processor unit. Processor unit. Yes. Also, I'll need along, and a short, and a short, and then shorts on the output. That should be all the things that we need. Well, almost all the things we need. The only other thing we're going to need is going to be assemblers at this end. And we should be able to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because this system was made to support 3, 4 blue ball machines per minute. As blue balls need 4 and 2 and take 4 seconds to craft, whereas these need 2 and 1 and take 2.6 seconds to craft, we should be able to, where are you? Process, advanced circuits, those ones. We should be able to get these up and running. Yeah. And also bring over our cooling. Yeah. So then the only other thing I need to find is the lantern ore, which is over there. But I also think I'm going to have a problem with plant matter frames. Because that belt looks very empty already. So I might need to revisit the threshers. Yeah, we're full of lava. Yeah, I'm going to have to revisit this system and work out how we can get lava moving faster. Yeah. And probably also bolster production. We'll see. We'll see. Just let me fix this up. Also, I need to work out our blue ball problem as well. There's a couple of problems we need to work out today. A couple of tweaks have been done. Just little ones. We've gone and upgraded, well, our output. We've got a second belt of the lava that's now also feeding the Atlantium ore. Yeah. So the Atlantium ore was actually short on lava, and now we have 2 lava belts coming in here. And the first belt comes in and sort of by this point's dead. So we have a little split off. And then we have another little split off. We also add a blue stuff. And I believe the blue stuff shortage is due to limestone? Yes. So we have the limestone belt is now going back. And it is being plugged in over here. So we're bringing in the limestone, whoop, there, and splitting it off and also splitting it off. I think we're now using enough limestone. I probably need to hook in some of these belts, but we'll get back to that problem. Hopefully these catch back up. And actually, I think we've got a buffer box, don't we? No, that's that material. No, it's just the blue things. Oh, no, I need to upgrade belts. Yes. You're on a tier 1 belt, aren't you? Yes. Insane that you have a heap of stuff you can't output. But you don't. We also have a plant matter problem. Again. Alright, I'll look at that in just a minute. There's one more thing I want to do, and that is we now have everything in the right location. So I at least want to start this process running. We want to start making these, because I'm going to need, how many? I need 500 advanced circuits to unlock the next tier, and I still haven't done anything about my blue balls. Yeah, and they're still very blue and very bally-like. And we have a few of them buffered up here, plus all the purple ones I picked up. And there's also my inventory full of crap again. But I'm thinking, rather than trying to deal with trying to find another spot right here to do our blue balls, I'm thinking, unfortunately the map's not very good at showing this, but in that direction, like that direction a whole lot, is the giant waterfall. The giant toilet bulb? Toilet bulb seems to be the community name that's come up with, the people have come up with. And I'm thinking over there's probably a good spot to put an awful lot of core composers. Yeah. It also means that we'll build a monorail, finally. Where am I going? I'm going... Is it this way? Yes. So if we go directly this way, up through here again, we go up here through this hole, and then it's forward and to the right. That right. Yes! I think this... This area seems like a great spot to put a whole pile of core composers. And the good news is base is that way. So I think I'm going to take the bowl and I'm just going to dig a quick tunnel. To build a quick monorail. It should take just like a moment, right? Right?
One eternity later.
It took way longer than a minute. A lot longer than a minute, but we made it back here. We made it back here finally. I've gone and crafted the monorails. We're good. Which means I want to sort my inventory. I want to get a monorail station. I have a monorail station, monorail depot. I also am going to want a rail runner. We're going to look at those in just a minute. I've already gone and put a monorail at the other end. So it should be... pop that there. Can I put rails on the hotbar? And we should be able to take... We should be able to take there. Yeah, let's try and keep things in line. Sort of feel like I just want you to connect straight up to that pole. Done. Okay. So we now have a monorail system. Cool. Now I've seen that. Let's try that again. Straight line from there to, let's move you forward a little bit. And then rail from there into that one. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. So, monorail. Monorail station requires a couple of things. It requires, well, power. Power is very, very important. Also requires accumulator charge. They actually run on accumulator charge, not so much power charge. And then it is as simple as blue cubes are there. I use that as the output belt. We should be able to do there. We should be able to run this to here, to here, to here, and hopefully you will start outputting a lot of cores. And we're not making processes. No, we're not making processes. We're not making processes still because plant matter frames are still being a problem. I have yelled at them, I have screamed at them, I've updated them, I've made them go faster, but they're a little bit too slow. All right, this is going to load up a little monorail, which then goes flying off. And these are actually pretty cool. And they just send, like, as soon as they're ready, you know? It's as soon as the next batch can be sent, they get sent. So if we intentionally grabbed a stack of 500 and dropped a stack of 500 in here, items to send, and boom, 120, gone. So they actually have incredibly high throughput, but yes, they do chew accumulator charge to fire. So when we see them fire, we just have a little drop in the accumulators and they need to recharge. But with our rail runner, which I believe, these are very temperamental, but once you've got them worked out, they seem to run fine. After you put them on the hotbar, and I'm pretty sure you need to select them as well. Oh, also you need to have both ends of the train track actually hooked up. That's very, very important. You should be able to just press space. So stand underneath the train track, press space, and then we should be able to go for a ride. Now, these are, I wouldn't say they're faster than running. They're more convenient because we can just press space and go. But they do get more upgrades. They get more upgrades as we get more tech. And as you can see, we've made a bit of a trick, a bit of a trek, a bit of a long distance run, which will take us out to well, the research center, or the giant toilet bowl. All depends on how you want to look at it. And then I've put down just a core composer or two. I haven't hooked up any belts yet. And in theory, you should have a bunch of this end already. Yeah. And if I put something in here, it'll get shipped back to the other end. So these are point to point. You can't branch off a train track into another train track, which I think I'm okay with. And we're just going to go into you, I think. What's my gap? I got a 4-tile gap. They are lined up. They're lined up. Okay, before I set this off, I'm going to go 1, 1, 1, 2, and then 2, 3, and then you have 4, right? Yeah, you do. Okay, so we're going to go belts, 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 and belts. I have no idea how many science cores fit on each particular core composer. I honestly don't really care. But that should start dropping off some cores to start getting our sites back up and running. Because, well, currently I have minus 133 because of all the purple ones we dismantled. But I'd sort of like to get science back up and running. Also, I should... Do I have any core composers on me? I don't. I can craft them, but they take so long to craft. Yeah, we might end up putting more down on this side. There is a stupid satellite here that I had to sort of build around. Yeah, that's adding very quickly. Yeah, stupid satellite I had to build around. So we built across, and then I can't really come backward because stupid satellite. So I think we're going to end up... I think I'm just going to end up putting a row in here and then a row in here. Which means I might need to knock out that wall again. We'll see. We'll see. This was pretty easy. It just needed its own power source. So, down... Where? It's on the other side. It's on the other side. I don't think I can get to it. Can we walk down here? Hey, we can get to it. Yeah, I just put our own water wheels down here. So this is on its own separate little microgrid. And that was another thing I found with the monorails. Please don't fall in there. They have a habit of not working on the main grid. I found it I needed to have them on a separate grid. I tried using the power stepper. That's what it's called. Power stepper to move the grids. It didn't really work. So yeah, we'll call it early access. Early access features. Alright, so that should get cores up and running. We're at 300 already. The purple ones will get here eventually. We can get a little bit more of that, and we can't get anything else because I'm out of materials already. But I'm hoping, whilst I've spent far too long bringing over all the infrastructure, digging this hole through the world, hopefully we've got some materials up and running. We've got some automation happening. We've got some advanced circuits. Hopefully, well, the iron frames and the conveyor belts and the mining charge should all be done. Actually, I think I dropped them all in already. So I think they're all done. I think we just need the advanced circuits. I just need the 500 advanced circuits, and then we should be good to go to power up this guy. Also, I still need to take the cubes off and visit... can I just grab... Dump. Yeah, that should do the trick. I also need to take the cubes off and visit the elevator. Also, we might notice my giant wall of belts is gone. I was happy to throw them in temporary, but not permanently. So one thing I do like about Techtonica is because we build everything on these floors, and it's sort of something that comes from Satisfactory, and Satisfactory players probably doing this already very regularly, is I just ran all the materials through the ground. We're just running our lava, also our blue thingamajiggy-bobs underground, along with bringing all our limestone back and also taking fuel across. And I just ran these under the floor. Like, don't get me wrong, there's not a lot of room to move under here, but that's sort of the point. And then just brought them up where I needed to. Yeah. So fuel comes out here, and as we can see, we have a number of the belts here. The ingots just go straight across, and you guys are going... well, about as fast as you can. We're still going to be short on... I don't know what we're short on. Oh, let's go on a machine that's not working. We're still short on lava. Yeah, it's still lava. Which has been yelled at, sped up, increased. We just unlocked core boost for the threshers. And that brings me to my thresher problem. And actually, one of my... not complaints, but comments about Techtonica and early access. If we look at not that thresher machine, this thresher machine, we can see it's running, it's doing a great job. The catch is it has 400 of each that it can't output. It has 3 filter inserters plus 2 filter inserters. Well, 3 and 3 filter inserters. I can't swap, but I could swap one of these over to a filter inserter. But at the end of the day, it outputs a 1-to-1 ratio of lava to hay bales. So that doesn't actually help me. In fact, I upgraded you to a Mark II to make sure I could make the sticks as fast as possible. And even now, I have a problem getting the sticks and the seeds out. It's just insane what speed a Mark II runs at, especially. But even the Mark Is, I just can't get material out fast enough. And I could swap over to all stack inserters and just dump everything onto one belt of stack inserters and then use filter inserters to filter things off. That is a possibility. It's just not worth the time and the effort, honestly. You're actually short of seeds because technically, no, actually we should be alright on seeds. All right, processes. That's what we're doing because I don't at all get sidetracked. Never. All right, we need to pop through here, and you are the box. You are the box of processes. Yeah, it's been running a little while. Like I said, it took a little while to dig through the map. We're gonna grab. Yeah, seems like a reasonable amount. Okay, and let's get another upgrade here because we know what the requirements are for this upgrade. Have you been updated?
Signal triangulated.
We've been there.
New location added to HUD. Beware of current. Signal triangulated. New location
Yep, we've
added
been
to
there too.
HUD. Heavy interference. Signal triangulated.
Yep, Kate, you're broken.
New location added to HUD.
Add 5 of those. Oh, and a new belt. Well, we've got belt on us. All right, upgrade.
Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD.
Next.
Heavy interference. Terminal upgraded.
Hey.
Technologies and recommended tasks available.
There's no recommended tasks.
You can build an upgraded crank generator now. Remember when you used to have to spin those on your own? Memories.
Okay.
With an improved electrical grid and more machines that can make use of it, you're officially out of excuses to not start scaling up this place as much as you can.
It's been scaled. We have an inserter throughput problem. Also, it looks like those blue balls are not going anywhere. Okay, so we've unlocked the next tree. Core boost. Increase the overall electrical output by 0.5. Sure. Cool dense. Sure. 1,500 blue balls. Increase the capacity of accumulators up to 300%. Okay, so 2.3 megajoules. And don't forget, each time we pick a thing from the blue balls, it costs us a crap ton of power. Okay, 3.4 megajoules. Yeah, can I get off that, please? I just want to go to the other end. And we already have a couple of Mark II cranks down already. Just to try and ease up the ratios. Okay, can I have you flip around? You flip around. You flip around. You flip around. Yeah, okay. Can I remove that? Can I pull the cores out of that? There's no cores in there, there's no cores in there. None in there, 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 and none in there. Okay, so we just need this box to fill up. Pretty much. And then I can take everything. Oh my god, there's a lot in there. Okay. Okay, high voltage cables reach further. So assemblers use less power, sure. We'll come back to that. That's we're gonna spend some time on that. Threshers use less power, okay. Rail rush I can't do because I need to find one and scan it. None of that I can do because why are they locked? Are they locked because I don't have the power? That might be where they're locked. Take resources. How far can I stretch this? Well, the answer is to about there. Okay, did that empty the box? It did not. Okay. The problem is the items are moving on the belt. I want to take all of them. That looks like everything then. Alright, we'll leave the other ones in the box, and we'll just pop over here and dump these in here. Oh, upgrades. That's a lot of advanced circuits. That's an awful lot of advanced circuits. Sort. Okay, so that's tidied up that. In saying that, I have an awful lot of advanced circuits. Okay, research. Okay, so I can get increase carrying capacity. Okay, we can get faster handcrafting, faster assembly speed, and add a power again. Did I drain the power grid? Yes, I did drain the power grid. Perfect. Okay. So faster. I need to find and scan 5 of those. I need to have more power to unlock that one. We can get the higher mole speed. Thank you very much. These I need to find and scan. So we're limited by power, which is charging and finding things to scan. Yes. Okay. All right. In that case, I want to grab some power floors because I've spent all mine. We're not going to upgrade the power grid, and I'm not going to add any more automation just at the moment. We're going to sort the inventory. Okay, so we need do the next unlock. We need a whole bunch of materials which are feeding in slowly. So I'm happy with that. I want to go visit the giant space elevator. I want to find out what we need to do to get you running, and I also want to know the most important question of all, and that is there a food court at the top? How many of these do we have? Oh, we still have an awful lot. Okay. Alright. Because I think we're at the point where having the advanced circuits is probably more important than having the blue balls. Blue balls. Yes. Yes. Alright. We'll pop back to here because this is the fastest way to get to the elevator, or close to the elevator at least. And if I let go of space, we keep floating. And base building, stairs. I have 120, but let's craft a bunch more. And because we've had that increase in handcrafting speed, oh my gosh, that's quick. Okay. You're already popping through the ceiling. Oh boy. Okay, so you're full, and you know you're full, which is good. So I can take 5 out of there. You're not full yet, but you've got to be really close. Oh. Well, we touched the next building. I guess then. 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1. You're definitely off by top. F9. Four tile gap and line up like that. Okay. That's there, that's there, that's there, that's there. That's there. And whatever I have in my inventory, sort of need to just add a box at this end. Can I craft a box? It turns out I don't have any of those. 5, the other 5. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna put it there. We'll go with a long hand inserter, a normal inserter, and dump those in there. Alright, so that should solve that problem. We should be able to run away. No, you're full. Pause. Okay, which means you're seconds away from being full as well. Sorry, we'll come back and sort out the mess in a bit. Alright. I want to go to there. Up to the green biome, up to the great space elevator. And now we're civilized. We're just going to drag a floor basically with us. still really wish there's a way to drag floors vertically. Yeah. I just want, there you go, 4 touches. Alright, 4 touches, it's powered. Okay, where are they going to drag this floor this way, this floor this way, this floor this way? It is powered, right? It is powered, cool. And then, can I put that in as F9? Okay, that's the problem. If you build too close to waterfalls, the game's complaining. Waterfalls are protected areas. They're protected from evil groundbreakers who would think to destroy them. Can I go back to floors? Can we actually build here? We might not be able to build here. Nope. Yes, squish duty. That's what we're looking for. Alright. So, that's that floor powered. That's that floor powered. We're going to build me up 10 tiles. No, right, yep. Wrong edge, this edge. No. No, this edge. No. What was that edge, was it? There we go. It's one of the edges. One of the edges you can stand on, and then once you're standing on it, you can build yourself up with the floor. Right, so if I come above the waterfall, then put in a little thing here, then I should be able to go for rotate. Thank you. Stairs straight down. Almost. So close. Good enough. Alright, and you are powered, right? You are. Cool. Alright. Come with me, floor. Thank you. Keep coming. There's another waterfall. It means when I need to get back, this should be easier. Should be. I'm bringing nearly enough floor. Obviously. Okay. Can I build a ladder up or a stairs up? A little bit higher? Okay, that should clear everything. Because this is my backup spot. If we fill up the first room, this is totally where I'm going to come and bring more and put in more core composers, because this roof is massive. Okay, with that done, can I... Now we've got unlocked everything. Mr. Cubes. Oh, you are unlocked. You just need a crap ton of power. Connect a high voltage cable to the freight elevator supply it with 1200 megajoules of accumulated power. Okay.
If we can get enough juice into this thing.
Okay.
If we can get enough juice into this thing, we should be able to ride it to another sector.
Yes. Hopefully we will find other, more established areas of the expedition still intact, though I fear that this collapse has most likely spread.
Even so, we might find other people who got left behind. Nobody deserves to be alone in a place like this.
No. But until we can contact Command, our primary mission to industrialize this world remains. Sector by sector, if necessary.
Sir, with all due respect, don't you think rescuing the crew has to come first?
I do not. We are on a mission to return resources to Earth that will impact the lives of billions. It is greater than any of us. But even so, look at all we have built to come this far. These factories are what have enabled us to augment the signals, open the doors, and discover the tools that have made it possible to learn everything we could. Soon, the electricity of those same machines will power this freight elevator and hopefully carry us one step closer to the truth. I will not pretend to share your priorities, Sergeant, but I can assure you they are intertwined.
Fine. We'll build the factories, especially if it helps us dig people out of the tin cans they sent us down here in. But if it comes down to choosing between a life and a lost cause, I know where I stand.
I will tell you when all is lost. For now, we must remain focused on the restoration of this elevator. Also, the Excalibur was not a tin can.
No, that's the sideways spaceship. I disagree. I think it's a useless tin can now. Okay, can you stop importing, please? Cool. All right. Yeah, that's. We'll call that one a feature. No idea. I noticed an autosave come up right when that cutscene started, and it got worse from there. All right. I need to have a voltage auto step up to plug into that thing, and I also need probably more power floors, honestly. I think that's the only two things we need to go back to base for. And a voltage auto stepper requires a couple of accumulators, which we should be able to get easily enough as they're automated. I have the high voltage cable, so they're the only two things we need. Yeah. All right. Actually, whilst we're back, I know we can get more flight. Okay. We can get track reach, hauler cap. Belts are putting us somewhere. Smelting speed, sure, why not? And decreases the accumulated charge consuming the monorail by 70%. Okay. And that looks like it. Alright, where were we? We were looking for accumulators, which are, I believe, they need Kindle light, so they are no longer automated? Right there. Can I just grab the whole lot of those? In fact, actually, we're just going to uncap that because I have a feeling I'm going to need those in the future. All right, so I need one of those, and that's probably all I need. How are you doing? 900 mining charges, a bunch of frames, 1400 advanced circuits, which we might have, and 900 conveyor belt. Well, that's easy enough. That's done. And mining charges we'll worry about later. I needed floors. Floors was the other thing I needed. Need a lot of floors because I'd like to just be able to drag the floors there rather than try to string a high voltage cable here, there, and everywhere, and then. This might be a bit much. Deconstruct it later and have giant chunks of the whatever I've built anywhere near it disappear. Okay. Can I... Up? Up? Up, up. Come on. There you go. Alright. So this will take us back across. We've got the high voltage stepper. Yes. Can I put you as number 8? And then I guess I'll see you back at the freight elevator. Yes, yeah. We just got to run the floors, put down the voltage stepper, plug it in, and then we should be able to press the button. And 1200 megajoules is... Oh, it's on this network. Yeah, that could be a problem. No. Can I... spam. 1.4 gigajoules. Okay, and I still have 10 left. And you go away, and you go away, and you go away, and at least let's get these guys down. Okay. Alright, so that should be fine. You guys are still being built. Yeah. Okay. Now we're ready to meet you at the freight elevator and plug it in and press the button and see what happens. Yeah. With a tiny little bit of infrastructure thrown down and power hooked up to this floor, we should be hooked into the microgrid. But it's now less micro. That's what I want, but I want one of those first. So one of those there, and then one of those from there to there. And you get one of those dirty, great big black cables, but...
Power restored to EFES freight elevator. Awaiting executive level security authorization.
Handing this one over to you,
Door
sir.
still closed?
Do not be concerned. System, receive authorization, Zeta 17.
Request denied. Authorization restricted to flag officers.
That should not have occurred.
Flag officers. Wait, I remember them. Pacific did this?
Pacific?
Please, I need a moment to concentrate. A memory is taking form.
Oh.
System, receive Phoenix Protocol Omega 15.
Standby. Confirming planet-wide eligibility. Phoenix protocol confirmed. Freight elevator initialized. Fulfill production quota to operate.
A production quota?
Yes. Yes, I remember now.
Sir, are you alright?
The quota is unbreakable, Sergeant. We must fulfill it to proceed.
Sir, that isn't the point. These elevators aren't supposed to have quotas that prevent them from moving. This is captivity. This is not what the expedition was about.
There's no need to reach conclusions prematurely. It may be that this quota was instituted to compensate for catastrophic loss of production elsewhere. Or everywhere.
Okay.
If the loss was that catastrophic, our crew could be in trouble in any sector. Anywhere.
Yes. And we are standing before the only way to reach them. Groundbreaker, you will show this quota what I know you are capable of.
Do you feel like a slave yet? Okay, so we now need to supply the freight elevator with 500 advanced circuits, 2,500 iron frames, and 2,500 copper frames. Yeah, let me get right on that in the next episode. I think we're going to leave this one here. We're going to leave this one here. We probably have all that automated. Yeah, we have all that automated. In fact, I have a good portion of that in my inventory. Yeah, we're going to leave this episode here. I will see you guys in the next episode where we unlock the only way up. I think we'll be unlocking the only way up. But yeah, I'm going to call it here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. And I'll see you back here in the very next episode of Techtonica. All right, we're out.